Good morning. So I've just woken up and I've come downstairs to this beautifully quiet space and thought it would be a lovely place to do a yoga flow. So why don't you join me? So let's start off by coming to the top of your mat and raising your arms up to the sky, and then fold forward, touch the earth, start to stretch out your legs, do a halfway lift, hands back down, and then take your left foot back. Just check your alignment, put your hands back down, bring your right leg back to join, and then knees down, chest and chin. Move your body forward to a low cobra, just warming up the body here. Take a few breaths, and then when you're ready, push yourself back to your first downward dog. As you can see, it's my first downward dog of the day. If it's yours as well, make sure you're pedaling your legs, just waking up your body. Take a few breaths, move into some stillness when you're ready. And then when you're ready, bring your left leg back to the front of your mat. Just check your alignment before you bring your right leg back to join. And then raise your arms back up to the sky. And then back down to heart center and to Tadasana. And then raise your arms back up again. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Hands back down and bring your right leg back this time. Then bring your left leg back to join. Again, knees, chest and your chin. Bring your heart forward to cobra. You should be able to lift your arms off at this point, so you're not relying on your hands. And then push back down to downward dog. Again, pedal those feet, move your legs. Just find that space. Then bring your right foot back up to the top of the mat. And then your left leg to join. Before you lift your arms back up to the sky. And then back to Tadasana. Take a couple breaths here. Before you bring your arms back up again. Fold forward. So I'm going to bring a chair pose in. So squat down. Make sure you can see your toes in front of your knees. Fold forward again and step or jump back. Your choice here, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga, to a cobra or an up dog. And then push back to downward dog, starting to get easier now as your body wakes up. And then lightly jump or step forward back to the top of your mat. Go back to your chair pose. Again, make sure you can see your toes. That means your knees are far enough back. And then stand up. Bring your hands back down to heart center. Just take a couple breaths here. Then bring your arms back up. And bring your left leg back, and we're moving into warrior 2. Just check your alignment. Bend your right knee. Stretch your arms out. I'm looking forward to that. Then reverse your warrior. So left arm back to your back leg, right arm up. Feel that stretch. Keep your right leg activated and bent. And then fold forward to a humble warrior. Your choice how you put your hands. I've put mine in prayer pose behind my back. You can do the same. Try look to the top left corner of your mat. Then hands down. Bring your left knee down, and we're going into a half split. Just really trying to awaken our legs, our hamstrings. And then come forward to a low lunge. And then you exhale back to a half split again. And you can just do this a few times at your own pace with your own breath. Just feeling really present in the moment. Put your hands down, lift your back leg up, fold forward, so turning both your legs in before you turn to the other side. So we're going to reverse all those poses. So this time, bring your right leg down to the floor, your left leg's in front, and again we're going to half split and low lunge. Do this in your own breath. The aim is to keep your spine as straight as possible. Then when you're ready, lift your back leg up. And we're going to go back to a humble warrior this time. So hands behind your back in prayer pose again. Looking to the right corner of your mat this time. Then coming back up to reverse your warrior. Try to keep that front leg bent. And then back to a traditional warrior two. Then you're going to turn your left leg in and you're going to lower onto your left heel. If your heel can't touch the floor, that's okay, you can keep it up. You can keep your hands down in front of you, or you can extend one arm up to the sky, your right arm, while pushing your left arm against your leg. Then Dandasana to the other side, same pose. Bring your arm up if you want to, really open up your heart. Keep your left foot activated. And then come back up to stand. And then a wide leg forward fold. Kind of bring your toes in a little bit here. Take a few breaths, see if you can deepen your fold here. If you want to hold your toes, you can. Bring your feet to hip distance apart. Then squat down in Malasana. Bring your hands to prayer pose as you gently push back on your legs with your arms. Take a few breaths here. And bring yourself back up to stand, raising your arms back up to the sky. Turn your body to the front of your mat and raise your arms back up for a gentle back bend. lower yourself down as you inhale into chair pose. Then exhale, bring your shoulders back and down. Inhale, deepen your pose. Exhale, shoulders back and down. And continue doing this until you find yourself in a seated position, cross-legged on your mat. Then bring your left arm back, right hand over your left knee for a gentle twist. You can bring your neck back as well, looking over your shoulder. And then turn to do the same on the other side. Bring yourself back to the center. And keeping your legs crossed, fold forward. Really engage your arms, stretching them out. And if you can, try lift your palms so only your fingertips are on the mat. Remember to keep your shoulders back during this time as well. And then sit back up. Bring your left hand behind you, raise your right arm and lift your hips. Just stretching our hip flexors here, engaging our core. And then do the same on the other side. I've turned forward, but you can stay where you are in the mat, keeping your legs crossed, and just take a moment to take a few breaths here. And then bring your left arm down, and we're going to do a gentle side stretch. And then do the same with your right arm. And just continue to repeat this as a fluid motion back and forth. Stretching your arms and engaging your spine. Then bring yourself back to a seated position, arms back down in your lap or by your sides, and gently turn your head to the left and then to the right. Then bring yourself back to the center and just find yourself in stillness. Close your eyes. Just take a moment to thank your body for moving and flowing with you today, and thank your mind for being present. Just take a few more breaths, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you for spending a part of your day with me today. Have a lovely rest of your day, and Namaste.